there we go. I remembered to take the mic off. Cartoony Clips, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. And of course the dog starts to bark as soon as I've started streaming. Fantastic. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. It's been a hot second since I last streamed, so what is new? What is new? Been working on this the last few weeks. I'll show you the background as well. Just turn that off. No, turn that off. So that's the background, and then I've just put a layer of white on a grease pencil to dull it down a little bit. And then I have, oh, it's echoing, great. That is very odd. It should not be, it shouldn't be echoing. Let me check. No? Is it still echoing, snoozing? Let me know. Yeah, because it shouldn't. I've got everything set up exactly the same as I did last time. So it should be normal. Kinda. It might be you. Just maybe refresh a little bit. Yeah, see you later. I'm now streaming, by the way. Yeah. Got to tell everyone. Yeah, I don't hear any. It might be you. But welcome. Pradeek, snoozing, hi, how's it going? Oh, you had it open in Discord as well. Okay. Yeah, it happens. Okay. So yeah, I'm just doing some loops today. These are like, what else have we got to do? I've got to animate the eyes and some different expressions in these. And then there's going to be a cat that appears at various points. So I don't think I've ever animated a cat before. So we're just gonna start up with warm-ups. I'm gonna do the eyes, I think, before I get into any more detailed stuff. So we're gonna go for a new layer, and this is just gonna be the eyes. So these are all like rough stuff. So it's gonna go back to draw. Oh, I'll keep that on. Okay. I think I want like a blink here, so I'm going to try and reuse as much of this as possible. Shouldn't be too bad because I used the mirror tool to draw most of this, so we'll see. Just go over this one. And then I will flip it around. So I don't really want it to be like exactly identical, even though I did use the mirror tool. You can all hear the music all right, isn't it? It's like a good level, not too loud, not too quiet. Feels proper weird to be streaming again after like a month. I think it was a month. It's just one of those times where I'm like, I can't stream. Okay, so we'll do a half here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's do this. Aha! Just realised that is off. It's crucial that you make sure that's ticked. So we're going to go for like a cross. Like that. Yeah, that looks about right. cool. Love that it moved me back to the first frame. Right. Let's check that. Yep, it undid that as well. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, there we go. Technical difficulties already. Okay. Let's undo a little bit this fast. And across. I usually don't stream this early because it's usually I prefer to get other stuff done in the morning, but I've got so much to do. It's, oh, it reminds me, I need to be filming this at the same time. Just setting up the camera. Just need some extra shots for a new video. So that will be 2, and then we'll have like a 1. Should probably just change this to stroke, make it easier. There we go. Yeah, a little bit longer, I think. It's not quite. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Then this one is like here. There we go. Then duplicate there. And then here, I'm just going to duplicate it and then switch it around. There we go. So much easier. Okay. And then I think, I suppose I could just copy them over. So there. Actually, this is the time for a new expression, I think. Go back to draw mode. Do I like it? That's the question. Let's move these over. And then I think like here we'll have a different one. So I want these eyebrows. And then actually I'll have this. Okay. This one? Just move it down slightly. Maybe in the next one. Oops. Okay. Ben, hi. How's it going? I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, what do we have? I think this needs a little extra between. Like a teeny tiny bit. Yeah. Maybe I need an arc for that. Yeah, it's gonna have to go up slightly. You talking about me? Because I'm English. I actually don't like those. We'll redraw it. Sometimes it just needs to happen. Is it because I think this is too visible? I think I'll start over here. Like that. Maybe the nose will come up a little bit. No. The eyes. Who knew this style of eye would give me so much trouble? One eye open. What does that look like? There we go, that's better. Sometimes it helps if you just turn certain things off. So I think to transition to this expression, we'll have to have the mouth go first. Oops. So the nose will be regular. And then I think the mouth would just... I'm going to turn this right down. I do that. I think this nose needs a little something as well. It's like the tiniest movement between that. And then maybe a little something else. Do you guys want to see the rest of it? Because I'm aware a few more people are popping in now. Glal, hi, thanks so much. I'm glad you like it. So this is the background. Let me turn that off. Yeah, so that's the background. It's got a few details in, a few. And then I've got this rough animation. I'll put the white back on so you can see it properly. But it's just like a few loops in one project that I need to separate out and do various bits and pieces for. So at the minute I'm doing expressions over the top, so there's some nice variation, and then we're going to do some cat animation stuff for the rest. And then, yeah, and then probably figure out colour palettes and line this. Most of it is fairly neat, but it's not quite as neat as I want it to. I want it to be. There we go. Right, let's turn those eyes on. Do I even like that blink? But the blink is also good because I can actually move it to a different place. Let's move it over here. And duplicate that. Love doing a blink like this because you can just copy and paste bits and pieces. And that should be half. And then closed again. And then we'll do, what's that? We need an open. That needs a little bit longer. Or maybe another half. Okay, that's way too fast. Let's turn that off so we can see. I feel like this needs the hold, like eyes closed, needs to be a little longer. Maybe one more frame this way. Like this, maybe. Really depends on how I want the actual blink to look. You can play around with the timing quite a lot. Okay, that'll do. And then maybe a blink here. So let's duplicate that. And then we'll get rid of this. Turn that off because we only need this one. I just get rid of these. Then it should be a little better. And then okay, so we're gonna go there. And then on this one we'll do full closed. It does look a bit strange with that. And then this one for a half open, because I don't really want to draw it again. And then we have this one for an open. Well, hi, thank you. Glad you like it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And then, so after this blink, I want the expression to change. So when they go back to this regular look, they're a little happier. So I think we're gonna have them go like this. Oops. Let's turn the rough down a little. And then maybe go like this. I might have to make the brush a little bit smaller when I'm lining, because this is quite a challenge to get it to look kind of detailed. It looks so strange. Okay. I think we're going to go up here like this. Does that work? That goes down. Let's turn that off. It might do, okay. And then the eyebrow is just going to come up slightly as well. What's the story about? So it's this project is just for a thing me and my friends are doing. So it's like a collab. I've got another friend doing music, someone else is doing compositing, and it's gonna be quite a lot of fun, I hope. I'm enjoying myself a lot so far. But it basically means that I get to do more animation stuff in different styles. This project, like the character that you're seeing now, she's got a larger overarching story. So it's set in like a different world to our own, but kind of like running along the same kind of vibes, but it's a lot more advanced. And she's dreaming of becoming a space explorer. That's why she's got like a lot of spaceships and things in the background. Like I tried to include different bits and bobs. So there's like a rocket here. That's meant to be one of those salt lamps, but it could have been like a bit of rock from another planet. And then she's got like various checklists and things of like what she needs and a calendar. And then that's meant to be like a space helmet and a boot. And then like a medal with the project logo that we've got going on. Yeah, I'm having quite a lot of fun with this. Maybe like this. Those pupils are like, drawing those are like the hardest, I find. I want my brows up a little. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Love the art style and story behind it. Definitely feel inspired. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad the stream is helping. It's been a while, so I was to be honest, I was a little bit nervous about streaming again. usually like when you don't do something for a while, it then becomes sort of intimidating, even though I've been doing streaming for like absolutely ages. But no, glad that you're enjoying the stream and the story. Okay, so I want this like mouth to come open. But yeah, my friend, basically I was like, I want to make loops of stuff with like mini stories behind them, and I'd love to, basically we were looking for a project to work on together, and I was like, well, I really want to do this, and she was like, well, I really want to get back into making music, and I was like, oh wow, because I've always wanted to make music and stuff, but I was like, what about if I made animations and then you wrote songs for them, or like just little loops and things. And she was down, so we should be, I'm hoping I can get this finished in the next couple of days, which will be nice. Let's see, do we have a regular expression? We do. I think I might have to use the sculpt tool to make it pop back into place, because at the minute that is still quite, yeah. Let's turn this off. It looks so jarring when there isn't a nose there as well. I think it needs, I'm gonna have to make the character like jump up or like bounce when the expression changes. And then this is the transition between them two. The wrong frame, that's why. I think it needs like 2 between. Maybe there. J-Pod, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. I think the mouth might be a little high on this, and that's why it looks so odd to me. We go to edit mode. Probably an easier way to do this, but whatever. I am really sorry, but I only speak English, unfortunately, so if you want me to reply to anything, I will only be able to reply in English. Google Translate's usually pretty good, to be fair. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's turn that off so we can see. Okay, yeah, I'm happier with that. So with this one, I think we're gonna have the same. Like, kudos to anyone who speaks more than one language. My brain could never. But yeah. Okay, we're just gonna go over these eyes. So this is like, when I eventually line it, it will be different. I'll have like the eyes and eyebrows separated into their own layer. The mouth will be its own layer. And then it just makes it so much easier to animate with if I have it in separate sections. And then I think these can go over here. And then I don't actually need that one. Come on, let me delete. There we go. Okay, and then we go back to this. So here is a blank frame. So far we have a blink and a change in expression, and another blink as she works. The way I time out the blinks is I will try and measure my own. There, okay. So this one, so 302, basically there. And then we'll have another one there. Maybe a little bit closer. And then a little bit closer for here. You speak French, Chinese, and English. That's so good. Style of animation is just one of I wish I could get into 2D. I've done 3D in the past, but now I don't really know what to do. Oh, okay. 3D is like, I wish I could do 3D. I'm glad you like the style though. It's a mix of like Adventure Time, Over the Garden Wall. I'm trying to incorporate more anime-esque kind of influences into the style. Just moving the camera around, hang on. That should be fine. I just need some different shots for a new video. There we go, that should be fine. But yeah. And I want to try like a more painterly style as well. Just lots of different things. I get bored if I try and do the same thing over and over again. So, stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit. Okay, so here, this is the expression. So she has a cup that she magics in, and I want the eyes to change and blink, and the mouth needs to be different as well. I really want this top that she's wearing. In my opinion, 3D is much easier than 2D. 2D is so tedious. It really is. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna argue with you there. Then hi. Some might feel 2D is harder than 3D. No, literally it's fine. I love it when you guys talk in chat. It's all good. yeah, so it's, I don't know, I can't do 2D traditional because I like the instant playback of 2D digital. What am I doing? Edit. There we go. Just move these over. Although, do I really need these here? I might change the expression a bit so it's like she's concentrating. Maybe like a frown again. So if you're like typing away, and then you've got your, oh, maybe when it's sip, the eyebrows go down, I think. Should do a video like the old style one by paper drawing. I still have all my paper from uni, so it's very much like that. Sarah, hi. Am I making another PNG tuber? No, so this is a loop for a collab project I'm doing with friends. So this is like the background that we're doing, and the story behind this is that she is she's an aspiring space explorer. Their world is a little bit more advanced than ours, so it's like magic blended with tech, and so she's studying for her space exams, and there's going to be like a cat animation that pops in. So there's going to be, I've got like some variations. I want like the cat to sleep on the blankets and the bookshelf, and then I want them to like swipe for the cup as it appears, and then appear at the side of the desk and like watch them type, and then they're going to walk along the rail and then they're going to sit on the lap and watch them type like here, so they'll pop up there, and then they will probably walk across the laptop at the end of like the animation. So yeah. So basically I've got a load of different loops that I'm going to send to my friend, and she's going to write a track for it. No, it's all good, JPod. Yeah, I totally get what you meant. The loop, this could work like pretty well for a PNG tuber, but it is a lot longer. The one that I'm using now was only 180 frames for the, let's have a look. I think it was only 180 frames for the talking loop, and then 180 frames for the drawing one. But that's like the full tutorial on how I made it. But this could work pretty well, to be fair. I don't have a talking one for this one though. Okay. So here. So I think I want the eyes to open a little bit at this point. So I'm gonna go like this. So eyebrows up. I might actually have to make them go up a little bit more, to be fair. Let's move it up. Also, I meant to say, I know I don't usually stream this early, but do you guys prefer an early stream time? So I know I don't do many. I did promise to do one like absolutely ages ago, and then I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna disappear. So I just want this. Just want like the upper eyelid to open a little more. Also, Streambeats finally released some new lo-fi tracks, so I'm so pleased. it was sometimes a little bit painful to listen to the same tracks over and over again. Do I find Adobe After Effects a lot different than Grease Pencil since it's a free alternative? I really like Adobe After Effects. I don't use it anymore because it's a subscription software. But I think the way I've only ever used it for motion graphics and compositing. It's a lot easier to composite in After Effects than it is any other program I've found so far. Like the closest alternative for it is like for After Effects is probably Davinci's Fusion. And then this one we're gonna like, do I want that there? Is that a good one, or that looks so strange that if I did it like that. We'll have to see if I want this one, because it might be that I think we're going to go with this. And then, yeah, this is all going to turn. Yeah, that is the last one. So like we'll do a different one here. I can't remember if I answered all the questions. I don't think so. Oh, how did I learn 2D animation? I went to uni in the UK for it. They didn't teach me everything. Like, to be honest, now you could probably learn absolutely everything online, but at the time, like, I really needed the structure of that sort of learning environment. Like, I wasn't very self-motivated. I was always like doubting myself, and I found it really valuable to have people who had already like gone through like the industry and that process to make stuff already to tell me what to do. It's not for everyone, obviously, but yeah, I learned at uni. I'd never done any animation before I went, so it's 12 noon for me right now, but it's exam period, so no classes. Nice. Yeah, it's 10:30 in the morning for me. Just starting exams, my life is dying. Oh no. What software did I use in uni? I used TVPaint. And yeah, I used TVPaint for 2D, Maya for 3D, and Dragon Frame for stop motion. So we did like a little bit of everything. But I bought TVPaint when I was studying for second year because all the media labs were fully booked out, which was hilarious. Because you pay all that money and then they're like, yeah, you can't actually use any of the facilities because we have so many other students. Yeah, so I ended up basically having a lot of time at home because I bought the software to use. I'm not liking that mouth. Ben, no worries. Honestly, I love it when people ask questions because it gives me something to talk about other than being like, and now I'm drawing this line. What hardware are you using? I've been thinking a long time to try and figure out the most suitable. I built myself a PC a few years ago. So the way that I'd recommend you taking a look at what specs and stuff that you need is to make a list of all the programs that you want to use and take a look at their recommended specs, like how much RAM they need, like processing power, and then make a list of those, and then you do like build from there, so like the minimum, and you check requirements in different like PCs or laptops, and then you can sort by like your budget and everything. So I think these eyes, because they're then turning, if I do this, actually, why have you done this? How you doing? Right, I'm gonna zoom in, like properly zoom in, so I can see where everything is. Doing like a little cartoony mouth. Like that. And then with this one, I'm going to move them to the side, I think. And if I do this, actually no. A lot of this is like trial and error, but you can totally like learn without going to animation school. It just really depends on like your style of learning. Like some people do really well in an environment where there's like deadlines set by other people. And some people are so self-motivated and they can just do everything that they want to do, and that was definitely not me. Oops, I need this one. No, what? And then I can then just move these up. And if we turn this off, that's kind of right. That looked proper weird. This one's too high out of the... It looks so bizarre when it's like that. Okay. Zoom out. Let's turn this down. Is TVPaint cool? I want to try it, but it's so expensive. I like TVPaint, but it really depends on if you're gonna try being in like the industry and stuff. A lot of things are done in Toon Boom, a lot of things are done in Flash. TVPaint's quite niche, I think. If you want to work in like kids television, they might use something like Moho or Toon Boom, usually Flash sometimes, or Adobe Animate anyway. Yeah, I really like TVPaint. If you are a student, you can get a serious discount, which is how I was able to buy the pro version. So instead of like £1,200, it was £400 instead, and I think they've now released like a pay in installment version as well, so it's a little bit more manageable, which is nice. I think I need a blink here. I'm gonna get rid of these eyes. Yeah, and then I need a blink. So about here. Here's where the first blink's gonna be. This section. So we're gonna have a half and a closed. And then this one will be open again. Let's see. Yeah, no worries, J-Pod. It's fine. It's just I'm not as put together as I usually am on regular stream today, so I was like, you know what? I'll go with the little character instead. Yeah, no worries, Ben. Just hi. CGI guy. I feel like one of the biggest hurdles is just doing it. It really is. It really, really is. I put off doing a lot of stuff, which is kind of mad to say because it's like you love doing this. Like I wouldn't choose to do anything else as like a job or whatever. So sometimes it does feel a bit odd that I have trouble starting things, but everyone does. Honestly, don't worry about it. Sometimes I find like setting a timer helps because no way am I gonna be able to do anything unless I've got like a little timer going on. Okay. Usually it helps if I'm like, oh, just only do it for 5 minutes, and then once I'm into it, I'm like, actually, I'll carry on. And it makes it so much easier. Actually, I wanted the eyebrows to come down, didn't I? Let's see. How do I decide if I use the avatar or webcam? Usually if I'm feeling... Usually if I've like put myself together. It's really hot in the UK right now, so my face is bright red and I didn't really fancy being on camera. So yeah, that's usually how I decide. Yeah, so if I look a mess, it's avatar. If I have put everything together and I'm feeling good, then it's webcam. There's a nice watch the stream while working on some storyboard. Nice. I honestly, a co-working stream keeps me sane, to be honest. Okay. I think I want... Yeah, I think I want the brows here. They shouldn't really be... These should be more across. Like that. I'm looking forward to seeing how my friends do the compositing and stuff for this. Actually, I don't like that one. Let's move these back down. Because they actually shouldn't have a different position. Okay. So, half closed. This one should be closed. So get rid of this. Get rid of that. And this will Also just realised I haven't done the little bits on the side. The little mini freckles. Sounds like I should make an animated avatar for my work meetings on Teams. Yeah, honestly, it works so well. The only time I'd ever use Meta is with a little avatar. But then again, I'd probably make mine look quite funny as a joke. And then everyone would be like, please, can you turn it to your regular camera? It's very unsettling. I'd probably have like Shrek as my avatar, like VR chat. Just hold all your meetings in VR chat. Okay, I think here is there. Is that too far? Might be this one. Yeah, I've copied bits. Bits and pieces across. Might be that one. No, it's not. Actually, to be fair, I'd probably just have a blank one there. Do we have a smack the lips? Let's turn this up a little bit. So we have this bit at the beginning, the blink. I'm not too sure I'm keen on like the surprised expression in the beginning. But that blink's all fine. I think there needs to be for this mouthpiece. I'm going to read or like get rid of that. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just leave it. They're a bit higher. I'm just gonna go over there. Oh, playing Roblox. Nice. Bonjour, Alice. That's the extent of my French. Bonjour. Just mixing my drink. Make sure I stay hydrated. Okay. How's work going, Alice? I hope it's good. Oh my god, I hope you're not suffering in 30-degree heat again today. I don't think ours is reaching anything above like 27. It was warm last night though. Let's go and get things. I'm finishing up some bits and pieces for basically this loop is going to be one of the ones that I'm working on with friends. So they're going to do the music and compositing for me, which is nice. Because usually I do everything myself, which I'm not always a big fan of. Work is rough. It's cooler today than it was yesterday, but it's not midday yet. There's still time. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see if I do actually. Let's turn off. I think the mouth is what makes this too sudden. Might have to have it. Yeah, okay. That might have solved it. We will see. Morning, PG. Hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. I'm just working on some loops. Currently doing blinks and expressions at the minute. And then this bit, where are we up to? Okay. Just swiping for the headphones. I think we can just put in some blinks for the rest of this. So I've just got a time light. That's a single. This is a double. So I think the single can go here, or maybe there. Did I not have a blink? No, I did. Then maybe another one here. And then one slightly further forward. Loop-de-loops for sure. And then I think I want her to look up as she swipes. So like she swipes and then the eyes go up. So at this point I don't want any keyframes because she moves with it. And then I want the eyes here. Let's zoom in so I'm not doing silly things with keyframes. And then go to edit. And then have them come up. And across, let's turn that off. Right. Maybe there actually. Oh, that one just moves up. That needs to go. Yeah. And then I think with this one, I want things to be a little wider. The eyebrows are going to have to come up as well. Oops, that needs to come down then. No, did I not? Okay. Apparently I didn't do that on the other side. Not me immediately forgetting what I've done. Okay. Let's actually move and rotate these slightly. Like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Sometimes it's a bit confusing with everything underneath. Duck Ed, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Been a while since I've streamed, so good to see you. Good to see everyone in chat. Oh, hang on. I just realised that my fan isn't on the correct setting on my PC. Nice. It's just very hot, which is why the lights are changing. I've got everything set to colour code. Just gonna open the window. Maybe a bit wider. But yeah, I've got the temperature on my PC set to color code. So white is like perfect temperature. Green is okay. And then anything up towards like basic traffic light system. So anything red is like absolutely not. I'm on fire, you know? I need to figure out that saying. It sounds very useful. Or I got the NZXT fans in my case and it's like their setting. Their setting on that. I'm gonna move these across. And then I think I want her to smile. Why is that? It's not good. It's gonna be rough, like. Trying to draw this out. I do really like a no pressure brush. Is that any good? That is ugly. It's a no. There we go. And then I think we go back to this. So go to edit. I can then move everything this way. Oh, actually, I can hold shift and just move them both at the same time. Oh, and then I won't actually need a thing there. Okay, let's have a look. For those who have just popped in, I'll show you the background as well. So I have this. So I'm just setting up different loops for my character. She is an aspiring space explorer. And they're just loops that I'm working on with some friends. Oh, hang on, let me go back to draw mode. We're gonna animate the cat next, I think, because I think I've got everything else. Oh, let me put the modifier on as well. So it looks a little, that's the thing. It's not like in the modifier at the minute. I don't know if it's because of this. No, it's because of the white one. But the white makes it look so much better. Let me pause it. Let me go back to this one. I don't understand why I was so far out. Oh, come on. Are you for real? Let's move the background and go to edit. No, I need this. Is that better? That's the question. That might be. And if we go back to draw mode. Yeah, you should be able to see it now. Okay. Bye. There we go. But yeah, as I really love the noise modifier because it gives you a little bit of, makes it a little bit jazzy, I think, without having to redraw everything, which I would have had to have done in TVPaint, which makes it a real pain. But yeah, so we've got, the laptop is obviously going to be in front. That's why she's got no hands, because I didn't really fancy animating the hands. Other than in that section, but I think it's time to animate the cat now. The cat's going to be pretty fun, I think. Okay, so I've got several sections that I want to do for the cat. I'm going to make a new grease pencil because there is no way that it's going to stay organised if I don't. Stroke. Why is that absolutely massive? Oh. Let's see. I did not need it to start all the way over there. Thank you, Alice. I'm glad you like the background. It took me like 4 days. 4 days to finish. I'm just going to play this one, have a drink. I tried to fill it up as much as I could with like relevant character information. Because obviously as she's an aspiring space explorer, she needs like the checklists and the calendars and posters and things. And then she's got like, this is meant to be like a salt rock, but it could be like a bit of meteorite. And then this is meant to be like a little globe. But yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm excited to see what my friends have done with the music and everything that they're doing at the minute. Alright, so let's draw this cat. I had some like rough loop stuff for it. Where is it? Got like an inspiration board for it. Where is it? Where do I put it? That's the question. Oh, it's there. Did I not include it? It looks like I didn't include it in that one. How very rude of me. Okay. We'll go for a bright yellow, I think, for this cat. I haven't animated a cat before, like, at all. I might have to grab some references. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to animate some eyes on this, on the laptop as well. I'll do that in a bit. Did I want... like this? Let's do like that. Is there a Sailor Moon cat that has a star on his head? Got a feeling. Oh, it's like a moon. Moon. Thought it was a star. It works. We're having a star. I hope it's not like copying anything. Doesn't look like it. Is there one with a star on his head? Sending cat with star. Let's try that. Because it's just... oh, there is one. Damn. Yeah, a lot of them are just... I didn't really watch Sailor Moon as a kid. I know. Travesty. Both cats only have a half moon with it opening towards the top. Yeah, that's what's coming up, but I'm pretty sure I've seen one. There's like one reference image that I found with a star. Oh, it's in Bee and Puppycat. It's in Bee and Puppycat. Okay. Mooncat for Star Explorer. Sounds great. Yeah, it does. Maybe it's like a little tribute. How's the Sailor Star? Yeah, it's in the episode Beach Cats. There's like a little plush with a star on his head. And then there's one with the moon, I think. But yeah. We'll go with the star. We'll go with the star. Or maybe just a blob. It's a magic cat though, so that's fine. There we go. So with this one, I'm going to delete this layer because I don't really need it for now. Okay, and then this one, the way I'm going to loop this, I'm going to use sculpt mode and just go like that. And the tiniest bit. And then I'll probably like have that there. And then that there, and then we'll see what this looks like. Oh, that's way too fast. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll do it on 3s. 2s was a bit ambitious, I'll admit. Okay. Usually it's so much easier to see in TVPaint, like how quickly something moves. Yeah, still too fast. You know what, I can just do that. Hold that. And I think... So that's going to be the big breath in. And then here we're just going to go for like a little breath. The teeniest, tiniest movement that you can find. So maybe that's like a sigh. And then we'll go here. Like that. And then duplicate. Basically, I just want like a section. Maybe I have it, maybe I have it sigh, like at the back will go down a little bit here as well. Go down a tiny bit. And then here, like this. And I've just decided that this first one needs to hold a bit longer as well, if this is going to be the starting position. So we have here. No, I think it does need to start early. I'm not sure I like that. Get rid of that. Try this. That's too soon. Needs to move away a little bit. I'm just gonna scale them a tiny bit more. Okay, that probably. That's definitely a lot better. Much, much slower. Not gonna lie, being Bubby Cat is really good. I've finished it now. It's so good. Like the art style is gorgeous. Everything's just chef kiss. Mr. Death, hi. Tomorrow will be the day of submitting my short film and I missed 2 shots outlining and colouring and I feel like I will cry. I I understand you like completely. I was submitting my final film. It was like our first hand in. It wasn't like our final one, but I thought it was. And I'd only half finished my film and I'd stayed up all night. And I was like, I went in to like put it on the server and I felt like my world was ending because I was like, this is absolute rubbish. I was like, I haven't even finished it. And I was looking through the folders to see everyone else's. And I was like, everyone else's is so good. Like, why is mine so rubbish? So I totally feel you there. Like, is this your final one or can you finish it? I'm guessing you have, if you're in uni, do you have like a showcase? Because I managed to finish mine after submission, but before the showcase. So maybe you'll be able to do that then. Jules, hi. There's some great grease pencil tips in your stream character video. Thanks. I'm so glad you found it helpful. It means a lot. True. Oh my god, hi. It's been such a long time. How are you? I'm glad you like my stuff. It means a lot. Yeah, I haven't streamed in like almost a month. It might have been a month to be honest. But yeah, I kind of fell off a bit with talking in Discord things. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Right, let's see. I need to have, maybe I just do this cat loop. How long is the final animation? Okay, so it's 900. That will probably loop pretty well. I've now got to do, what else? I'm going to mark it off my list. I love being able to mark stuff off my list. Okay, so the cat sleeping on the blankets, it's fine. I was gonna do like a before and after. So when they wake up, so they're a magic cat, so they transition to doing different things. So let's go back to the pencil. Oops. Let's go here. Oops. No, we're not using that. And then I think, how am I going to do this? So the eyes pop open. Actually, I don't like these bits. I'm going to ignore them in the final thing, like pretend they're not there. So the eyes open. And then I want them to disappear in like when the cup comes in. So if I show you guys the cup, wherever that is, that's probably around here, isn't it? Yeah. How do I? Maybe it goes round in a circle. Let's think. It's gonna end up looking very odd, but it's probably gonna be a smear, to be fair. Like that. Right, let's zoom in because this is going to be very, very quick. Very, very quick. Let's move that back down. 2 and then a star here. Then one here. And then these get bigger. And then that one's there, and then we have a tiny one over here. And then we go tiny and large. Like that. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. And then tiny. That one goes. This one is large. And then tiny. And then it's gone. So we'll see how that looks. Okay, okay. Sometimes I do know what I'm doing. The more you practice, guys, the more you practice. I've been fine, taking like 12 breaks from YouTube, but I guess I'll work alongside you at the moment. Got something out at least. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, I'm glad that you've been taking breaks though, because sometimes people don't take breaks and then it gets worse. So, but yeah, I'm glad you're fine. Yeah, come on, hi, how's it going? I am good, thank you. To be fair, I've been struggling a bit with the next video, so I've switched. There's the next how to animate video that was meant to be coming out, but I've switched to another one that I'm getting footage for. I'm doing this on the side with some friends. So, but yeah, it's the final time for submitting the film and I hope I can finish it. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. I hope it all goes well. You can feel free to use the stream as like background co-working vibes to get things done. So yeah. But yeah, don't get too worried about it, because uni is not the be all end all, like the end of the world for jobs and things. Like, funnily enough, no one has ever asked to see my portfolio, or no one's ever asked to see my degree. It's always been like my show reel. So even if you're not like a big fan of the stuff that you do in uni, you can always like make the stuff you want to make once you're done. If the cat's blinking, perhaps it should be really slow, showing how comfortable it is. Been watching on and off as I do stuff. Nice. Move it in. Thank you so much. So the cat is sleeping at the moment. Because cats do like a long, slow blink when they're like comfortable with a person. So I could incorporate that. But this cat has suddenly got the zoomies after sleeping. So it's just going to disappear and then cause chaos in the background. But their headphones are like proper loud, so they probably won't realise what's going on until eventually I'm going to have the cat come across and sit on the keyboard. And that'll probably be like the very last one. Yeah, so the cat needs to appear somewhere. I'm thinking here. So let's zoom in again. Oh no, the ears need to be a lot bigger. Let's zoom in. Are they too big is the question. They might be too big. Those eyes. I really like it when they're angled slightly. Maybe pause. We thinking pause? Maybe not. Maybe here. That's definitely not wide enough to compete with that one. I might have to make this one smaller. Make him tiny. Tiny baby. Knows nothing. I don't want it to... Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, he's got to have the star on his forehead as well. At the minute it looks like a plus. But whatever. Whatever. How about the cat needing the tail? He might spin a couple of times, maybe. Kiara, Lou, hi, how's it going? It's a loop for a lo-fi video. How did you guess? It's me and my friends are working on some music, and I was like, I'll make some animation, and you can make some tracks to it. So, but yeah, we were basically looking for something to do together for a really long time, and yeah, this just popped up. We were like, you know what, we can do this. So we're gonna do that. And I always listen to lo-fi anyway, so yeah, you're the first person who's guessed that, so congrats. You get a... There we go. You get an emoji. Or just imagine there's like a little chair. This side, maybe. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. I can play it through in a second. So this is what the background looks like properly. And then we have this loop. So I've got like a couple of different loops in the middle. So they'll probably be split up and then repeated. No hands, because I did not hate myself enough to draw the hands because they weren't going to be seen, so. Okay. No worries, Alice. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Okay, let's see. Here. I think the cat is going to like dip down. So I'll just get the sculpt. Maybe here actually, if I move this. I want it to like swipe for the cup. this. Do I have it jump? There's the legs. We don't really see the legs past this desk though. Can you tell I've never drawn cats before? Let's do sculpt. Edit. Rotate. I might make the arms a smear, so we do like some lines. Movement ones. And then here, they're gonna curl. Head. They're gonna have a bean body. The bean. Got like these little rabbit legs at the back. Babsy, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Been a while. How do I stay motivated? Oh, that's a tough one. It's like it's really like a mix. Because sometimes it's like if I don't do this, then because it's YouTube, I want to make my job, and it's like if I don't put in the work, will it ever be my job? If I don't do anything about it. So the fear of not having that come true is a motivator. Then it's like I try and do short projects, so it's like I'm always doing something new and exciting, because if I'm doing the same thing for too long, I get bored. So no, I want this one. So like this is a new project. I never finished the last story time that I was working on, because it was such a big project. I had people voicing lines in it, and I feel really guilty about it that it never got finished. But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, and you're not gonna have motivation all the time. So you need to make the best of it if you can. And then I think it's going to be out of sight in this one. There's also a bit about, if you hear people talking about like your cup. So like if your cup is full, you are motivated and whatever, but the only way to fill your cup is to do things other than work. So make sure you're doing things other than just working like all the time, because that's just gonna make you burn out. So I think he needs to be higher. Move him there. There. But yeah, like small stuff, do that. Finish quickly. Collabs with friends also help as well. Let's make this a bit higher. Let's also erase these eyes. Seems like a lot, yeah. Yeah, sure, you can see the playback of the animation. Oh. Yeah, I hate having people voice and then the project never sees the light of day. I feel really bad that they went through the effort. Yeah, I couldn't hold up my end of the deal. I feel like... yeah, that's the thing with me. Like, as soon as someone else... I know everyone says that you should have people look at your scripts and stuff, but I feel like as soon as someone else reads it, I'm like, this is terrible. I lose all motivation to work on it, because it's like as soon as someone else sees the secret project, it's no longer fun for me to work on. So yeah, I think going forward, I'm probably not going to have anyone, like if I do any more story times, I'm probably not going to have anyone voice any, because it was a real challenge to get part 3 of Ghost Stories done. And then I definitely bit off more than I can chew with the new one. I'm tempted to keep the beginning bit and then just keep the beginning bit of the story time because Mars did some lines for me and I was like, oh, that's amazing, thank you so much. And then it just kind of fell off. I was like, oh, I'm bored of story times now and I just wanted to make other stuff. So, but yeah. It's really difficult. I feel like that needs to be here. Some more tension. And that arc isn't quite as nice. Let's get this and move him down. Like here. And then this one needs to move across. I will get to chat eventually. There's something not quite right about that. Some friends do work voice chats and it helps them a lot. I feel like if I do a voice chat with friends, it will most likely lead to me doing no work at all. So that's why I like a stream, because then I feel like if I don't do any work, you guys can are not gonna watch. How long has this take so far? So it was all day yesterday to do the character, and then it's been 2 hours to do the eye expressions in red, and then the cat now. Chip pivoted from story times. Yeah, so they did like a really good pivot. Sometimes it doesn't work, but yeah, they're doing so well with their stuff. I feel like this one needs to be there. And then that one here. And then they're gone. It's all a bit too slow. Are they on? Oh, they are on 2s. What happens if it goes to 1s here? If I go to draw mode, it might be better. Maybe here. I think the arc is wrong. Maybe if I go here and I go edit, move it across. And then move that here. And then sculpt again to squish him down. I think this one needs to be at the top. And then maybe this one go away, like that. We'll see. That's better. Maybe if I make this one. And then here. And then there needs to be something here. So I'm gonna go to sculpt mode again. There we go. Yeah, it just really depends on like what you want to do. So I can't do the same thing over and over again. It makes me really bored. I need like variety. So I've got like 6 different things going on at the minute, and it does make me more stressed. But I'm like, if I was just doing the same thing day in, day out, I don't think I could do it. I was thinking about having a bit of string on the desk and the cat like patting their paw across. Okay, we've got the sleeping one, then we have the cat jumping for the drink, and then what is next? They're watching the cup up here. So I then need them to sleep on the bookshelf, watch the side of the desk, walk along the rail, and then appear on the lap. At what point should they? Rover, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. I think here we need something. I think we're going to go for the close rail. We'll go like that. We'll zoom in as well. And then I think we're gonna go for the tail. That tail is so long. I'm gonna have the head turn around and look a bit. I love it when they do like the stretch and the back goes all the way up. This cat is going to have different proportions in every single section. Nice, glad it's all good. Okay. Do the star. Oh, that is not how they look. They've got like that little pouch. Little paws. Part of this is like me trying to do realistic stuff and it just does not work. That is the weirdest looking cat. There's no way that goes from that to that. I need to make this tail shorter. Different proportions in every single section, just like real cats. They are more fluid than solid. Yeah, they are, I guess. I love it when our cat like lays down and he just spreads. He looks like a pile of jello. Hairy jello. Maybe this tail is up. Hang on, why am I trying to do this without a reference? So cat jump on shelf. Okay. I don't want the audio, thank you. There we go. That is a cat like failing to make a jump. That is not what we want. Okay, so the tail does follow. I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the tail is down actually. Okay. Yeah, he seems to switch direction that way. So maybe not this one. I do like it. So I'm thinking the bum is this way, the tail will like follow. Like that. Do I still animate on TVPaint? Yes, I do. I made the background in TVPaint. It's really starting to heat up now. What's the time? Oh, 11:45. Okay. Then I need ears. Like this. This is like super rough. Just try and make him look sophisticated. And then I'll just have his tail move from one side to the other, I think. Let's see. Craft payment. Right. That is not right. Okay. That needs needs to hold for a decent amount. I think in sculpt, and then we'll move his tail up. The head will come down. And then you need another one here. So this is like the landing pose. Let's go here. I want my before to be blue and my after to be red. There we go. That's there. I'm not too sure on that one. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's make a new one. Maybe duplicate. And then another sculpt. I'm very excited for the new Indiana Jones movie. I used to watch them quite a lot as a kid, but I'm not really I haven't even seen the trailer for it, so I knew one was coming out, but I'm not like that bothered really. Would I work for a UK animation studio, or do I prefer doing independent stuff? So I would. Initially, when I left uni, I tried applying to like a few places, but there were a lot of people who were a lot better than me applying for stuff, so I never got through. I wasn't that bothered, so I was like, well, if no one will have me there, I'll just do my own thing. So I do really like the flexibility of like doing my own stuff. Obviously it's often not as well paid as like a regular more stable position, although they're going through a load of layoffs and things at the moment, so I shouldn't really say it's more stable at the minute. So I feel like that needs to be there. But yeah, I do really like doing my own stuff. It's a challenge at times to like stay motivated and all that jazz, but yeah, I like it a lot, and it means that I can take days off when I need to and be with my family when like I need to. So should I have them fall off the side? I feel like these need to come in. Maybe I have them like the legs. Like this. And then we'll have like some stars. Oh yeah. I actually don't. I'm just gonna have them jump over the rail. So this one should be bigger. And this one should be small. And this one should be bigger. And then money. So Let's do a couple more frames between this. Like that. If Indiana Jones got animated, would it be puppet frame by frame or CGI? I have no clue. It really depends on like what studio is making it. Yeah, Horrid Henry was on when I was a kid. Didn't really like it too much. It was a bit ungrateful, to be fair. Wasn't like a big fan. Too much shouting going on. Okay. Maybe if I move them across. Maybe one between here. Tail like that. I think this leg needs to come over a bit more. This should be... Those should be 3s. Maybe a 4. And then on here, like that. Okay, let's see all of this. We've got like a nice slow breathe in. And the eyes pop open. And then they need to appear somewhere else. So I'm guessing like this will be the bookshelf one. Too large. And then we'll go for like a smaller one. those should be 2s. That one disappears. This one larger. This one tiny. And then we'll go for like a tiny one here. And then the cat will come in at this point. Maybe. Let's zoom in. Have them squish. As the tail comes in. Like that. Let's get rid of this side piece. Let's get rid of these legs. They don't suit. Don't forget the forehead star. Let's get rid of the tail in this. Oh, you near the dog barking. Typical. It's actually been pretty good today with not barking. Not on stream, because usually it's all you can hear. I want him to like let's have a look. Do I have I need the references back. Oh my god, some of these cats sleep in such odd positions. That's a good one. And then it's got this leg dangling off. I still haven't seen the new Spider-Verse film. That needs to happen sometime this week. I think I was meant to go last week, but there's a change of plan. Maybe there instead. Might be funny if they if it went as a smear. Tail, leg, leg. And then I'm thinking like this. Leonard, hi, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Let's see, so that's one leg. I'm thinking like this, because I kind of want it to go in between the rest of it. That might not work actually. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. Then maybe here. Get rid of this. Add in a couple of bits like that, and then we'll go small one, large one, large one, and then small one, small one, and then it will be normal. So this cat should really be the same in this one. Like that. And then if I duplicate this, I then should be able to get rid of the stars and well, I should be open with this really. And then I'll make them blink and then close. Blink. And then close. And then we'll do a sculpt mode, make this massive. Hold. And then we want to go back to this position. This one. So, this, I'm gonna have to adjust this belly bit because that should actually be all the way across. One thing I do miss about TVPaint in Blender is drawing a line and then pressing enter and having TVPaint remember the stroke. It'd be so useful right now. So ignore the way it shifts about. She says, and then immediately goes to fix it. Okay, let's make this bigger. Zoom out. These should go over here. J-Pod, welcome back. How was Roblox? Okay, this needs an eye. Sort of like a slow half. There we go. If I zoom in. 1, 2, 3. And then we have this one. And then this one's gonna be like a half. And then a closed. Let's have a look. So I took a shower. Just gonna get back into 3D animation. Nice. But I really want to start writing books. I don't want to do both. I'm guessing that's both. Yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't do both, but yeah. There's There's plenty of tutorials online for 3D stuff, and I suppose you could model and make like mini scenes of what you'd want to write in books. Filling colours in the vector base from OpenToons can be a nightmare. Is it as bad as colouring in Blender? Because that's pretty tough. I never know when Blender's gonna work or when it's gonna be super temperamental. I feel like these need to come this way. And then this eye blink needs to be slower. Oops. And then this one needs more of a break. Yeah, okay. I also... Okay, so sleep on the bookshelf is done. Done the rail one. Oh, trying to start a unique type of book, kind of something different than normal. The filter, like colouring in Blender, it's not as good as TVPaint, which is why I often move everything over. But yeah, I've been trying to learn Blender for a while now, but I keep getting overwhelmed and giving up. I'm allowed to self-promote on my channel. I made a super basic tutorial on how I made my little PNG tuber that's going on in the corner of the screen. I hope it's like helpful, at least like if you're looking at learning grease pencil. But it's definitely maybe something you might want to check out. I tried to make it as like user-friendly as possible. I'm planning on doing a super basic Blender tutorial for beginners, like grease pencil tutorial, because there's no way I can teach 3D. But yeah, if there's anything like you want that's like want specifically to be included in that tutorial, let me know, because that is coming after in 2 videos time. So I've got this video that I'm working on at the minute that should be done in, I'm hoping, this week, and then the one after should be ready in a couple of weeks. That's the next how to animate, and then I'm going to focus on Blender for a bit, and then we're back to the how to animate stuff. Glad you've watched it and enjoyed it, JPod. Thanks, Wapty. I was thinking about taking commissions for them, but then I was like, do I have the time and motivation to do it? Absolutely not. It might be something I do like later on. I've been thinking about trying out Fiverr and seeing whether you can actually make money from it, because I've seen a load of people do those videos and I was like, maybe I should give it a go. But then It would be a laugh. Yeah, no worries. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I'm the only person who gets your name right. Everyone else says iPod. I mean, close. I could have just said pod, you know? But yeah, I'm glad I got something right. Usually when I pronounce names, they're not, like, super great. If you ever do open up comms, would you do furries? I'm not too sure. I've never really done furries. I don't think they'd look very good. That's the thing. Like, maybe I need some more practice. Furries have that coin though, don't they? Have to see. You made $6 off Fiverr. Odd is fine then. I will hopefully remember that for next time. What else do I have to do? Alright, okay. So I need... That's too sudden, I think. So what I'll do with this one is do some tiny ones here. Oh, I am so zoomed out. 1, 2. And then we'll make this smaller, make this bigger. Make this bigger. Oh, actually, make that like that. There, and then bigger here. And then that one's gone. And then this one's tiny. So there. So for this one, maybe we'll have like this. Let's think, how is it? I've got to try and like reverse the cat. So here. So that's the leg. This is... This is where it should be, maybe. And then this one, this leg, we're going to be here. Oh, actually, if I make this like, and then it's just like that. There we go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Hopefully that's fine. I think we need like another star here to like distract. And then I'm going to duplicate this one a couple more times. So then we have like a smaller star and a bigger one, and then a little one, and then one here. So big, little, then a tiny one. That one's gone. Duplicate it one more time, and then this tiny one is going to disappear. That one's gone, and then we're back to normal. That is so quick though. Maybe they need to be on 3s. Ooh, will it work? Will it happen? I mean, I feel like these might be alright being 2s. And then with this one, I'll stretch it up. And then we'll push it down a little. And then up a tiny bit so it like settles in. So it like bounces. There we go. There we go. Not trying to take my own home or anything, but if you're ever looking at trying to start 3D, I got you. Thank you. I will definitely I'll definitely have a look. There's a few like low poly stuff that I want to take a look at. I'd really love to try 2D and 3D in Blender. So like drawing over 3D stuff would be quite nice. I've got some ideas for some little diorama things. Fiverr takes like 20%. It's kind of hard to get people to pay a reasonable amount. Yeah, I've seen. It's crazy that they take 20%, but for me that doesn't seem too bad because YouTube takes 45% of that. If you look at Twitch, they take they're switching to 50-50 for subs. So it really just depends. Like if you haven't got a user base, sort of like a network, it might be useful for stuff like that. But yeah, Fiverr is, I've seen a lot of stuff on Fiverr that's like super low price that it's sometimes not even worth it. But as soon as you maybe like get a few clients and then you start getting good reviews, it's then easier to do. But yeah, you definitely want to like increase your prices. I mean, I know it's difficult to get people to pay you like a reasonable amount. There was one guy, I just graduated, and he tried to get like a full-on short film for £1,000, and £1,000 sounds like a lot, but the amount of work he wanted, I think I would have made like 50p a day, and it was so not worth it. So I was like, oh, good luck with your search. So I really enjoy your stream. In the background when I have to actually do my work, and as a reference and guide for when I have time to animate. I really appreciate the chill and positive vibes your stream has. Thank you. Yeah, it's I often use it as a way to actually focus on stuff that I either can't do on my own. Like, I'm quite scatterbrained, so usually if I have a focus like stream to work to, it's very, very helpful. Okay, I think I've got one more thing to do. What is that? So the cat is gone. And then I've done the bottle, and I've done the railing one when it pops up, and the bookshelf. And then they breathe and sleep for a bit. Oh, that doesn't actually finish. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort that one out. I think, yeah, I can extend that. I don't have to have, I'm gonna be doing them individually anyway, like exporting. So there. And then if I duplicate that, I just want like a little bit. Why can I not see? I feel like that's very, the way I've done it is quite sharp. Yeah, this one definitely does go down a little bit too much. And then let's move here and press S. Like that. Yeah, this one, I'm gonna duplicate that. Move it over there so it's not, it's quite sharp otherwise. Yeah, the pricing, like people approach you with stuff and they're like, can you make this full-on feature film for peanuts? I've actually had someone ask if I would work for basically free on a feature film that they were trying to do, and I was like, I am absolutely not I am the wrong person for this. Sketchy Squirrel, hi. The character is so relatable. I try to study, but I feel like no longer have any hands until I use them to drink something. Yes. Yeah, I have no hands when I'm animating. Okay. Let's see. I'm actually not a real person, that's why I've got the avatar up. My tab name. What do you mean, Danta? Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. If you're talking about like how to address me, I guess like KD, and then it's she, her, and I don't mind they, them, whatever. But yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? Okay. So this one. And then they're like breathing. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna make it longer. If I duplicate this again, and then I do, I'll do the stars and stuff here. This one. Tiny one. Big one. And then I'm gonna delete this one and then go for an individual. Be big, small. This one. These ones are quite. And then. So wait, 1, 2. Should it be there? Yeah, I guess so. And then here, tiny, tiny, larger, tiny, tiny. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the stream. It means a lot. Sometimes I'm like, does anyone even enjoy these? Is it only me that's enjoying this? But no, I'm super glad. Super glad you're liking it. They're tiny. This one needs to be bigger. And this one needs to be bigger. And then it's just stars from this point. So tiny makes one larger. This one can disappear in a second. And then this one could be tiny. And then teeny tiny. And then nothing. So then we have the cat that disappears. Okay, it might be. It might be best if I don't include the stars in this one. And then if I sculpt it, move that in, and then I remove these stars because they need to be adjusted. Yeah, that's much better. Put one in there and one in here. And one there. Okay. There we go, that's much better. Okay. I'll check just a second. Love your work even before you started using Blender, so excited to decide. I don't know if you already covered it in a video, but what made you choose to switch to grease pencil? Everyone asking, basically. In uni, I didn't really like 3D. Using Maya was like such a pain, and I didn't like the fact that it was going to cost so much when I left. Because I'm not too sure if they've removed the student subscription model. Anyway, I got it for free for a bit. And then I was like, I'm not paying for this. So, and everywhere I looked, everyone was like, do Blender, do Blender. And yeah, I was like, it's free. There's so many tutorials and free resources for Blender. Like, the community is always like really amazing and helpful, which is, you know, so rare with a lot of things online. So I'm like, oh, I just thought it would be cool to use it. And obviously, it's like when I make tutorials and stuff, everyone's like, try Blender, try Blender. And I was like, oh, it's just, I'm not really into 3D. And then when Grease Pencil came out, I was like, I can do this, you know? I was like, there's a 2D section. And now I'm quite interested in low poly stuff, which is quite cool. Yeah, so it started off like that, and then I made my own brushes for it, and it was a bit overwhelming in the beginning, and there were bits that I was like, what even is this? This is looking so dodgy. But it ended up not being too bad in the end. So the more I used it, the more I got used to it, and just overall really enjoyed it. There's a lot of animation tools in it that I really like. Being able to organize stuff in 3D space. and move the camera about, which is so much more precise than it is in TVPaint. So although I still use TVPaint a lot, like I made this background in it, because I still love TVPaint. I've still got all my brushes in there that I use on the regular. Yeah, if like TVPaint and Blender could just merge, that would be great. So I need this last section. I need some little stars to come in. Sorry, getting distracted like mid-sentence. Well, let's get rid of that one. And then we'll do like a big one here. And a larger one here. Maybe that tiny one. Tiny one, tiny one. Large one. Tiny one. And then gone. Because the cat is gonna pop up here. It fits so well with the t-shirt. Chainsaw Maniac, hi! Really been enjoying Grease Pencil as well. Nice. Open source is a much better business model. Yeah, it's nice when people donate to keep it going as well. I know someone, I can't remember their name now, but I think they've just started at Blender as like a full-time employee as well. I think they're developing some part of it. It might have been Grease Pencil, maybe. I really need to know this. When 2D animating, how do you keep the previous frame but only change one thing? Because when I do, I have to redraw everything. Oh, yeah. I honestly thought, like, when I was at uni, I thought when I first started animating in Adobe Animate, as flash as it was then, I thought you had to, like, redraw every frame. You don't have to do that. So you can, if you're in Blender specifically, and there's like a fly in it now, great. You can just click one and press Shift D and move it along, and then it will duplicate the frame. Or if you have this on, so let's say if I start drawing somewhere else, it will remove the previous one. So I usually just duplicate it and then do a little thing like that. Or if I'm using something like the sculpt tool, it will just edit the other frame like that. That makes sense. I need to stretch them out a little bit. Let's do a draw. I need the little star on his forehead. Mm-hmm. 2 days left for the upcoming animation contest as well. Nice. How's your stuff going? Are you still working on it, or have you finished? Yeah, like the next release of Blender seems like super exciting. No worries, Pod. All good. Okay. And then I think it's gonna hold, and then do I make it hold? Let's just switch to this quickly. Turn it down. Move here. This is cat. Probably should have changed the colour for this. Make it a bit more visible. And this is when using material instead of colour attribute would have come in handy, I reckon. Yeah, it's much more visible on camera. Ah. Accidentally pressing buttons. My favourite. Okay, so he's at the back there. Oh, they're on ones. We do not animate on ones ever. It's absolutely not for me. Okay. I haven't animated on ones there, have I now? Maybe move these over. Actually thinking of moving these. Actually, let's have the ears come up first. And then have that one. 2 and a 2. Yeah. And then I think here is where I'm gonna have the character put their hand there. Stop. There we go. On the cat's head, and then like stroke them for a bit while the other hand types, maybe. Ooh, there we go. That looks so weird. Hang on. It's because of this mouth underneath, it looks odd. Let's give him the little star. The hand will be there. So the stroke is gonna have to be longer. Me just making the thing longer and longer. Okay. Okay, so this needs a little transition between this one and this one. Just doing like a super rough in between. Not really paying too much attention to it. Let's make that a little bit. And then I want to use the sculpt mode to stretch him out a little bit. The dog's going. Just imagine that he's purring away. It's gonna be tight, but you'll finish in time. Nice. How do I feel about cutout animation? Specifically with grease pencil, but also just in general. I think it's really good. Saves a lot of time, especially if you're on like a TV show. I would love to be able to do it. But the way a lot of my friends from uni do cutout is they do it kind of like the motion graphics way. In After Effects, and other than just like compositing and adding like texture and stuff, I never really got into like joysticks and sliders and that, so anything with like rigging a character is not for me. I could probably learn how to animate it if someone else did it for me, but I would like to take a look at it in Blender, especially for like let's say for lip sync, because I love doing lip sync, and being able to just like switch through the mouth shapes is be really nice, and sometimes I just don't want to redraw stuff, so I probably do need to learn it a bit more, but it's on the very long list of things that I want to do, so yeah. Also, is there a way to make the animation smooth and not blicky? Have you got pen pressure on? Because a lot of my stuff didn't feel very smooth because of the pen pressure. As soon as I turned it off, things felt a little bit more consistent. Oh, Jude, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Just tried to animate a simple stick man, and why'd they gotta be so hard? Yeah. For Photoshop puppets, I'm using Critter. Yeah, honestly, use whatever. I mean the animations. You can use the time offset modifier for lip syncing some grease pencil stuff. Oh, really? Oh. I do need to check out the modifiers again. The ones I use at the minute are basically just noise I use quite a lot, and mirror, wherever that is. Mirror. I have used time offset a couple of times to make little loops and things. But I haven't properly pushed it, because I know there's so many different ways you can use the modifiers and everything else. It's just, I don't want to like overwhelm myself, but it's crazy how many different things that you can get from it. And then I think the eyes are going to close here. Make him move down like a tiny bit. And then he just loops there. And then I'm gonna extend that. So zooms in, gets like a little head rub, gets more head rubs, and then here they are going to I want him to go back to this pose. So 1, 2, 3. Like this. And then like that, because the hand's gone away. and then they're just gonna watch. As they type. So then it will go back to that. And if I make it longer, I need to do like a little blink in there somewhere. I'll make the eyes go. Oops. Get rid of that and then do get rid. Oh, not that one. So if I do it over here, then stretch these ones out. Stretch it, stretch it. That needs to be longer. This one, hold 3 and stare. And then as they get back to type in, they're watching the hands. Let's do like one like that and have it hold, and then eventually let's make these kind of quick. Oh, I have removed some. Aha. I was going to say I've removed something somewhere. Oh my god, the loop for this is so long. I'll check chat in a second. Let's duplicate this one. And let's do, oh, hang on, there, drop that there, and then have another one over here. Actually, maybe have this one, so it like opens to that one. That's gonna have to be quicker. So here. Actually, no. There, duplicate that, should be there instead. Okay. Oh, I must have missed it. 3D animation based off my character. If you're like, sure, whatever. If you wanna, it's funny because I've actually commissioned someone to make me like a little 3D model of my stream character. So it'll be interesting to see how different people do it. No worries, Sketchy Squirrel. Sketchy Squirrel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you have a good sleep. That's my dog barking. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Okay. Let's make that longer. And this bit where they move the back, move that there. And then have that hold. I duplicate this. And then I'm going to have the eyes close. Go to sculpt and then move him down a little bit. Make it 3s, I think. And then here we're gonna have some more stars. Just have the ears poking over. Make that smaller, make this bigger, that's smaller. And that's gone, this one is here. Tiny one. And that one, this one's bigger. And then that one's smaller. And then it should finish. Let's move that over there. That's a fairly long animation. So typing away. The cat is done. I think I've finished with the cat now. What else? Are they sleeping still? And they disappear. And then they appear in this one. Right, I need to do the character. So if we go back here. I'll call this one Pets. Well, maybe this should be on the rough section. I'll just do like oops. Make the eyebrows go up. Let's see. Yeah, no worries, Polly. It was no, I just thought I'd mention it that I'd commissioned someone. I'd love to do it more, to be fair, but YouTube is not the greatest at the moment, so I think it looks so cringe when I change the mouse. But yeah, like, I really appreciate it if that you want to draw my character, so it's good practice anyway if you end up making something with it. Let's see, get rid of those. Okay. Let's try. I don't know why the mouth always looks so bad. Might have to do the bean mouth. There. A tiny bit higher than the previous ones. God, I'm not looking forward to lining all of this. Okay. Let's take these eyes and brows down. There we go. And at this point, the hand is so it's here. I go to draw. Oh, let's think. The elbow would be like here. I'll redo this. Nice. Good luck with the 3D sculpt. Let's see. That needs... I'm going to do sculpt mode. Make this smaller. Ugh, look what I've done to the eyes. Okay. So it should be here. Like that. 1, 2. So the inside, this is like the thumb should be inside. There is the cuff. Just gonna make a brief outline of this, so then I can use this. So I'd say here, maybe like this, so the arm comes up. Cuff is there. This one, okay. Get rid of those. Like that. And then that will be behind the cat as well. One, two. Okay. Redo this hand. So there is 3, 1, 2. Might be that I end up. I think it's probably going to be. Yeah, it's way too fast. Move these over. Sculpt this. Make this bigger. Just leave it like that. And then draw this one in. So it's gonna be that just goes side to side. And then this arm is pretty much gonna stay still. Okay, we'll do like that. Or maybe on 4s, I think. Turn this down, move this across. Maybe I just use edit mode. And then move it again. Move it a tiny bit. Tiny bit that way. Is it the same as this one? Or is it this one? Actually, if I get rid of that, I can then go, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Larger break. Going wait, hang on. Oh, okay. Right, so I need to figure out that, move to the side. Is that the same as this one? Oh, it is, okay. Delete these. Move these across. I'm gonna right click these and change those to jitter. Get rid of that. And then duplicate these. Is it the same? Yeah, okay, so I only need those. Move these over here. And then sculpt. Move it down so it's on the top of the head. I can probably just use edit mode. Then okay. And then I think this is the point where move back with the hand. So there. This one. 3. What is that one? There. and 2. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure that these are all in time. Make it smaller. There we go. Let's do... I don't think I need that one. Move this over. Okay. This one, if I look at the cat, I feel like these need to be spread out a bit more. These need to be spread out. Okay. I think that is everything for today. Just checking through one more time. So we go, oh my god, we've almost been going for 4 hours. And then that bit's where she's going to type a bit more. You can make that loop as long as I like, I think. Yep, there we go. Okay. All done. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I am going to head off now. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day / night and have a good rest of your week. If I am not streaming on Thursday, if I'm not streaming on Thursday, we'll see how I go with the week. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye. Oh my god, Lucy, you popped in just as I finished. Bye guys, I'll send you this later.